Hello, my name is Karissa and I'm really excited to delve into scene study with you today. I'm going to treat the camera as if the camera is my student. So, the first thing that we want to go into with scene study are the 5 questions. What do we want to do? Ask questions. Get to know our character because it's easy to just read what's in front of you, whether it be an audition or maybe we got a part in a play or in a movie, a show, whatever it may be. It's easy to read it and superimpose emotions and say, well, she's obviously feeling this. We can get a general sense of what our character might be feeling, but we want to be able to play and get deep into our characters to find a deep performance, a meaningful, deep performance. So, and that's even with comedy, by the way. So, okay, 5 questions. Where am I? Who am I? What do I want? What do I do to get what I want? And what are the consequences if I do or do not get what I want? So, where am I? Let's go into that. So, let's say the scene is a husband and a wife. They're having an argument. And let's start with the park. Maybe they're both in the park in 1776. And let's put another situation. This husband and wife that's arguing. Maybe now they're in an apartment in 2005. These are important things to pay attention and break down with. Because let's say we're in the park. First of all, 1776, that goes into societal norms. How's our behavior going to change depending on what year it is? Maybe it's something more subtle like the 80s, the 70s. 2005 might be more subtle than 1776 and what was going on then and how people behaved. But it gives us an indicator. It helps give a little bit of texture to the scene because we want to get into what is called a creative space. The creative space is when you close your eyes or when you get lost into the acting world of where your scene is, and you are creating a space where what is happening in the text becomes your reality. So if I'm imagining the park, are there people around? Probably. It's a public space. That's something huge that's going to affect my behavior because let's recall I'm having an argument. So if I'm having an argument in my apartment, it's a safe space. Let's say, hopefully. That reads into another thing. Am I the guest or am I the host of this space? Power dynamic. So do I have control? Do I feel comfortable having control over this space? How does that affect my partner? The degree to the response of which we are touched within the scene is for us to discover. And that's the fun part. And honestly, about all of this. Now, who am I? Some people would say that's the most important question. I would say not. We'll get into it. So, who am I? I'll ask in relation to who's in the scene with me or in the play. Maybe, do I like this person? Do I dislike this person? What are my likes? What are my dislikes? Little by little, as you ask yourself, as a part of the who am I, these questions, you can go answering, and then this task doesn't feel as daunting. Or where do I start? What we want to do is take each question and branch off and answer these questions so that we can make the deeper performance. Now, what I would say arguably is the most important question is, what do I want? Because it poses a question, why are we here? Why did the playwright put us here? Right? So playwright or script writer, whatever the case may be. Why did they put us here? They put us here because